In a twist that even Sheldon Cooper couldn't have calculated, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage has just overtaken both young Sheldon and The Big Bang Theory. Not on Netflix, not on Max, but on an entirely unexpected streaming platform. The series, once viewed as a modest spin-off, has suddenly become the most-watched title across a surprising new corner of the streaming universe, sparking conversations about how audiences are redefining comfort television, family storytelling, and the legacy of TV's most famous geniuses. When Georgie and Mandy's first marriage premiered earlier this year, expectations were modest. The show, following Georgie Cooper Jr., Montana Jordan and his spirited wife Mandy McAllister, Emily Osment, as they navigate young parenthood in Texas, was designed as a continuation of young Sheldon's warm, character-driven world. Yet no one predicted it would rocket past its predecessors in streaming popularity, especially on Paramount+, the platform that quietly claimed victory in a streaming battle dominated by Netflix and Max. A spin-off that shouldn't have worked, but did. Spin-offs rarely capture the same lightning that made their parent series sparkle. For every Frasier, there's a Joey. But Georgie and Mandy's first marriage defied the odds by understanding its assignment. It didn't try to replicate The Big Bang Theory's snarky, laugh-track brilliance, nor did it attempt to outsmart young Sheldon's tender nostalgia. Instead, it leaned into authenticity, showing the messy, heartfelt, and hilarious realities of starting a family before you're quite ready for one. Montana Jordan and Emily Osment share an undeniable chemistry that grounds the show. Georgie, who once seemed destined to live forever in the shadow of his prodigy little brother, has matured into a relatable, hardworking young man trying to make ends meet. Mandy, sharp-witted and fiercely independent, balances humor and heartbreak as she juggles motherhood, marriage, and ambition. Together, they create a portrait of love that's less about perfection and more about persistence. In an era where audiences crave real emotional connection over canned jokes, the show's grounded storytelling has struck gold. Paramount+ surprise victory. The shocker isn't just that Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is popular, it's where it became a sensation. Paramount+, often overshadowed by its streaming rivals, found itself with a viral hit seemingly overnight. According to early October metrics, the show surpassed both Young Sheldon and The Big Bang Theory in weekly watch time on the platform, making it the top comedy across all age demographics. How did it happen? Partly, it's about timing. With Young Sheldon recently arriving on Netflix, new audiences have binge-watched the prequel and fallen in love with the Cooper family all over again. Naturally, the next step was seeking out what came after, and Paramount+ had that answer waiting. Once curious viewers realized Georgie and Mandy's first marriage continued the story, they flocked to it. The result, a streaming domino effect. Netflix sparked the nostalgia. Paramount+ reaped the rewards. The secret sauce, small-town realism meets modern heart. While The Big Bang Theory leaned on punchlines and scientific jargon, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage thrives on silence, the quiet moments of family life that speak louder than words. A scene where Georgie fixes a broken crib while Mandy dozes off on the couch isn't played for laughs, it's played for truth. And that truth resonates. Showrunner Steve Holland, who also worked on Young Sheldon, described the creative shift as zooming in instead of zooming out. Instead of building a grand mythology, the writers built a home, one that feels lived in, imperfect, and full of love. It's a reflection of how audiences have evolved. In a post-pandemic era where viewers crave comfort and connection, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage feels like coming home. The show trades in nostalgia not for spectacle but for sincerity, showing that even amid life's chaos, love can be found in laughter, compromise, and the occasional burnt casserole. Emily Osment's star turn. Though Montana Jordan shines as the charmingly bumbling Georgie, it's Emily Osment who has become the show's breakout star. Long past her Hannah Montana days, Osment has carved out a new space for herself as the emotional anchor of the Cooper universe. Mandy's journey, from unexpected pregnancy to career struggles to rediscovering her identity, resonates deeply with millennial and Gen Z viewers alike. Critics have praised Osment's comedic timing and dramatic depth, calling her performance a masterclass in modern sitcom realism. She plays Mandy with grit, grace, and just enough sarcasm to keep things spicy, proving that Georgie and Mandy's first marriage isn't just a spin-off, it's a showcase. A broader trend, comfort TV reigns supreme. The show's success on Paramount Plus speaks to a larger trend in streaming culture. Audiences aren't always chasing big-budget spectacles or edgy thrillers anymore. They're returning to warmth, familiarity, and community. Comfort TV is having its renaissance. Just as Ted Lasso brought optimism back to Apple TV Plus and Abbott Elementary revitalized the network sitcom, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage delivers that same emotional reset, only through the lens of Southern charm and familial chaos. It's heartfelt without being sappy, funny without being forced, and nostalgic without being stuck in the past. The expanding Cooperverse. CBS and Warner Bros. Television have made it clear. The Cooper family isn't done yet. Rumors are swirling that future spin-offs could explore Missy Cooper's teenage years or even Mima's younger adventures. But if Georgie and Mandy's first marriage proves anything, it's that this universe thrives when it focuses on relatable human stories rather than formulas. Fans have already taken to social media to crown the show as the true heir to the Big Bang Theory's legacy, not because it's funnier, but because it feels more real. One viral comment on X, formerly Twitter, summed it up perfectly. Big Bang was about brains. Young Sheldon was about heart. Georgie and Mandy is about home. And maybe that's the evolution of the Cooper family in a nutshell. From the cosmic to the personal, from genius to genuine. What comes next? As Paramount Plus basks in its unlikely triumph, industry analysts are already predicting that Georgie and Mandy's first marriage could drive a new wave of character-driven continuity, television, spin-offs that expand emotional universes rather than just narrative ones. CBS executives have even hinted that the series could cross over with young Sheldon flashbacks in future seasons, blurring the lines between past and present for longtime fans. Meanwhile, viewers are simply happy to see Georgie and Mandy finding their rhythm in marriage, in parenthood, and in streaming success. The bottom line. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage may have started as a humble offshoot, but it's now standing tall in the Cooper family tree. Its surprise dominance on Paramount Plus isn't just a win for the show. It's a reminder that audiences still crave stories about love, laughter, and the struggle to make life work. While Sheldon Cooper once sought to explain the universe through equations, his older brother Georgie is quietly reminding us that the universe makes a lot more sense when it's built around family. And maybe that's why this small-town story has overtaken the giants, not because it's smarter, but because it's real.